Now then people, it's Joe, All Leeds TV, coming to your post-match review after a well-fought point away at Swansea at the Liberty Stadium. It finished 2-2. Towards the end, I thought either team could have won it. Obviously, they had the chance at the end and it was a great save by Bailey Peacock-Farrell. And I also think when you get a chance to watch it back, them that have gone, Harrison should have pulled the trigger. I think he thought he had a lot more time. He tried to come back inside on his left foot. Ultimately got crowded out. Could have won the game there. But am I happy with a point away at Swansea? Yes. Are we still unbeaten? Yes. Are we top of the league? Yes. So, you know, I'll break it down a little bit more what I thought on the game. But, you know, to come away from there with a point is, especially on how the game panned out and how we started. You know, for the majority of that first half, we were really poor. They got about us. Our passing wasn't quick enough. We weren't sharp enough. You could see it was shaky at the back. Obviously, Cooper got taken out early. Didn't start the game because he picked up a knock in the warm up. In terms of Jamie Shackleton playing at right back, I had no problems. I seen him in the cup game against Bolton. I thought he did really well there, and you know he don't look out of place there. Not only going forward, you know, he set up the first goal for Roof, and the movement by Roof to put that in was quality. But he did really well at the back. So yeah, I had no problems with Shackleton playing there, and you know my thoughts were true because I thought he had a really good game. For such a young lad as well, and like we've said before, I think, you know, Redfern and all that, I spoke so highly of him, so I had no problem whatsoever. I thought tonight, Ayling, for me, looked a bit wobbly at centre-back. That's just my opinion. I think at times he took too long on the ball. You know, he wasn't quick enough in picking the passes when bringing it out from the back. I don't think, you know, you might disagree, and like I say, if you do, put it in the comments. We'll have a chat about it later on in the week. But yeah, the back, you could see, for me, it did look a bit shaky. It is always going to be, though. You know, Pontus wasn't available. Cooper picked up a knock. You've then had to bring Jamie Shackleton in, who I thought did really well, and move Ayling across. It's, you know, it's not ideal, especially away from a home, a tough place to go like Swansea. I thought they played really well. You know, Ollie McBurney was a thorn in our side. I thought Leroy Fer was unreal. He's one of the best in the division at that, without a doubt. That sort of role, I guess, in effect, he was sort of playing the Calvin Phillips kind of role. And you know, I just thought he broke everything up. It was really quality, and you could see that it was missed when he was brought off, because we did see a lot more of the ball in the opposition half at that time. You know, just much like we did towards the end of the second half. You know, a lot will be said maybe about Bielsa bringing off Phillips early doors, making the changes as soon as he did. But for me, I really enjoyed that, because what's point in sitting on it? If you can see something isn't going right, then don't sit on it. And some of the top coaches in the world do that. They'll make changes. You know, they're not afraid to do that. Let's not just sit on it. And I thought Lewis Baker did really well as well when he came on, and Mateus Click dropped back into where Phillips was playing. So yeah, it won't have been ideal for Phillips. Yes, he'll feel shit about it, but ultimately, if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. I thought when Bamford came off the bench, he did really well, and he did really well for the second goal. Obviously, doing the dummy on Van der Hoorn and getting that ball knocked across. When it went across, to be honest, I genuinely thought their defender would get it out. I couldn't see Hernandez. He's not the quickest, but you know, that little left foot into the corner, it was brilliant, good to see. But yeah, I thought Ollie McBurney for them was really good, and you could tell he was up for it. Maybe it's because he's playing his boyhood club and stuff, but yeah, it was a tough game. It was a tough game, but look, you know, we're still unbeaten. We're top of the league. We all wanted to win, but when we sent out earlier on the score predictions, we had a lot of 2-1 leads, we had a lot of draws, people happy with the points, so ultimately we were happy with that. And on reflection on the game, you've got to be, because they came at it. I think when we started the second half, you know, we just got the equaliser. We didn't, for me, on Sky and stuff, they said on the balance play we might have deserved it. I don't think we really did. We started to come into it towards the end of the half, and when we did get that equaliser against the run of play for me, I thought, you know what, we're going to come out and we'll smash this second half. Within that first 5 minutes, we started knocking that ball around really quick in that second half. I was like, we're on it. And then it just felt as shit again, really. but no, again, I just keep coming back to it. It's a well-fought point. We go away to Norwich now on Saturday. We beat them. I think, personally, they've not had the best of starts. I think we beat them, and then it's all gravy, isn't it? So I'm just really impressed, really, that, you know, we look... This is what top championship sides will do. Yeah, we've not had the best game. We've gone away and we've picked up a point at a tough place to go. I think Swansea will be up there, personally. I think they're pretty decent, and, you know, the emergent, like Leroy Fair coming back into their side, and the more they get onto the Potter style of football, the better they'll get. So, you know, I was impressed by them, and I think they'll do really well. I'm just thinking the subs that came on, as I say, you know, I thought Harrison did really well. Sometimes it seems he's a bit like a bull in a china shop. He doesn't know what he's going to do at times, and there was the opportunity just after they'd had one, really, to seal it at 3-2. But Bailey Peacock-Farrell made a brilliant save that we had a chance not long after, and if you get the guys that have gone to the game and the guys that watched Sky, he had a chance to take a shot. I don't know how much time he thought he would have, but it looked like he tried to come back in on his left foot. I just think if he'd had a stab at goal, you know, it could have gone in and we would have been coming away with 3 points. But it is what it is. I'm happy. You know, we should be happy. The lads now on the way to Norwich or wherever they go back to now should be happy. You know, we move on to Saturday now. We're still unbeaten. We're top of the league. Things are, you know, rosy. And I was just really impressed with Bielsa, you know, not afraid to change it. Let's get it done. Could see it was going well. Phillips lost the ball in the lead up to the goal. He was on a yellow card. It could... Previous games, he could have got sent off. Yeah, later on in the game, got himself sent off. Then we get battered, don't we? So it was a good result in the end upon reflection of the game. And we just move on to Saturday now. If you agree, disagree, leave it in the comments. If there's enough comments, I'll pick it up later on in the week and we'll go through your comments and I'll reply to them. That includes you, Swansea fans. I've just got onto Instagram and Facebook. Joe Wainman _ All Leeds TV on Instagram, and Joe All Leeds TV at on Facebook. So give us a follow, subscribe, as I say, like all that jazz. I'll probably be doing another video later on in the week for the guys that signed up for the All Leeds TV Dream Team. But yeah, hard fought point, happy days. Move on to Norwich now. We've got some tough games coming up, haven't we? You know, we've got Norwich. Millwall to come, Middlesbrough to come. We've got Preston in the cup. You know, real championship ties. So let's keep marching on. And I'll see you all very soon. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.